Malachy, any day you come up to Croke Park and win, and especially against the Dubs, has to be a good day. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Look, I suppose I'm saying that all along after the game, and that you have to keep it in context as well, and that the points were at stake, but they weren't of much value to either team. But having said that, I thought it was a fairly competitive game. Dublin were going to try and win as well, so it was nice just to be able to keep going, even when Dublin had purple patches. We never, made stupid mistakes that put us out of the game and completely, and we hung in there, and then when we got our chance at the end, we were able to take them. So it was a good day's work. That has to be one of the most pleasing factors, because it looked at periods in the second half where Dublin were up on the tempo, but every time Monaghan were fit to respond. Yeah, and that was an important thing, and we knew from before that is the case. But it was again that when those periods came, that we didn't, and even if they got a run of scores, that we didn't just drop the heads and fold up the tents and say that that we're expecting that to happen. That's it for another day. We wanted just to show that wee bit of resilience to keep going and hopefully keep ourselves in the game. And then when it came to those last 5 or 6 minutes, remember last year we went into those 5 or 6 minutes and we were maybe 5 or 6 points up, and Dublin came back and beat us. So we just wondered, if we were in the same position to win the game this year, we wanted to see if we could hold our composure that wee bit better and get over the line. And so we're delighted to be able to do that. I suppose you've used so many players in the league. It paid dividends in the end, because 2 of your subs that come on, Jack got the all-important goal to get you back into it when it looked like Dublin were pulling away, and then of course Fintan hit the winner. That's right, yeah, and I suppose that's the thing, and we're looking for the subs to come on to have an impact, and the boys certainly did, and even lads who came in today freshened up the thing again and had a big impact. So no, it's worked fairly well, and the beauty about it is that all those boys now have good, valuable game time under their belts. So we're going into this next period of time before the championship match against Tyrone with a good, fully fit squad, and look, we know we've a lot of work to do, but we're in a good position to try and do that. I know this will mean nothing if you don't carry it into the summer, which is the important time of the year, but you must be very pleased with how the National League has went. 5 wins from 7 and very impressive performances. Yeah, we are, and all the games, were tough games, went right down to the wire, and that always tests you, and you always find out more about the players when it goes like that. If you're winning games by 7 or 8 points, sometimes you don't learn that much from it. So no, we've learned an awful lot. We've got a lot of boys who've got valuable game time, but we're well aware that from previous years that the championship is a completely different ball game, and if things don't go well in the championship, the league is soon forgotten about. So it's a matter now of trying to build on what we've done in the league. It's been a good, solid league campaign. We know that we have to find another level if we want to be competitive in the championship, and that's what we'll be aiming to do. Is the year going to plan so far, or has it maybe gone over what you expected in the league? Well, the plan was to stay in Division 1. We wanted it because, as you can see from the games, they're all really quality, top quality games. You have to be at your best, and players are really tested to try and get victories and to try and stay in the division. So that's what we want to do, and we've achieved that. I suppose to come down and beat Dublin here today is an added bonus, and it gives us that wee bit of confidence going forward as well. But we're realistic to know that the bigger challenges lie ahead, and hopefully we'll get ourselves prepared for those. Just finally, I suppose May the 20th, that's been the date that has been in your diary from the very start. What's the plans between now and then? I know there's no competitive football, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of challenges and a lot of work done between now and then. Yeah, well, it's a case of managing the load the players have, because there's a lot of club games as well. So we just have to be, we recognise that fact as well, and make sure that we're not putting them at risk of injury and like that. But no, we've an awful lot of work to do. Look at there's an awful lot of aspects of our performance we wouldn't be happy with, to be honest with you. We give the ball away an awful lot. We made a lot of mistakes and things like that there. So we've plenty to work on, and we'll need the whole of the 6-7 weeks we have to prepare properly, because the Tyrone game is going to be a massive game. It's the hardest game we possibly have. So, but we'll get our heads down and try to prepare right for it.